A little bit of story about my personal life. I had a little bit of a quarrel with my employer. It wasn't major, and she wasn't right about some of that. But how quickly I stumbled into pride and arrogance is absurd. It only takes a matter of minutes. The wire in your brain just crosses, and you start thinking very arrogantly, very pridefully, and you don't even know it half the time until you realize it feels like God is not with you right now. You're so wound up and upset and now even angry that you forgot all about God in the equation. And then when you go to your Bible, you start to read and pray, you feel like something feels wrong. It feels like I'm not as close to God as I was. I didn't say or do anything back or be vicious in any way, but it's the thoughts, like Jesus taught us. It's what we're thinking, and that's where it all starts, and that's all it takes to stumble. So be mindful about what you're thinking, and remain ever weary of pride. Pride is the easiest one to fall into. Arrogance is the easiest one to fall into. We fall into it all the time without even thinking. We think we're right when most of the time we're wrong, especially in God's eyes. Whether we measure up in a right or wrong by human standards is irregardless of the fact of whether we measure up in a right or wrong in God's eyes. So, an example could be, let's say, not my situation, but another person. They have an employer, they come down on them, the employer is angry with them, but the employer is wrong about what the actual situation is. So, in turn, you blow up, you get angry, you let some curse words fly, you say some hateful things. Who's wrong? Who is measured to a higher standard? Your employer, who's probably not a Christian, or you? The truth is, you are. You're held to a higher, more professional standard because you know the way of the Lord. And because of your comments and because of your reaction, you have shown them this is the way of the Lord. To be arrogant, to be prideful, to be hateful, and to swear in anger against someone. It's not a very good testimony of God. The way to stop all this is starting in here, and that's why Jesus told us to even be angry as murder, to lust as adultery. He's teaching us that it's the thoughts, and that's where it all starts. And once, with the help of Jesus, you continually work day in, day out on your thoughts, they will never, if hardly ever, manifest themselves as a physical stumble. Instead, with the help of Jesus, you'll be able to claim mastery over your flesh and not stumble near as much.